Hi everyone, welcome to my treasure the word. Hope you are doing good. So, I was praying and asking God what should I paint for this week, and God highlighted the eagle. And I was thinking about it, and while I was thinking about it, God reminded me about one of my artworks which I had made last year. And while I was doing it, God nudged me to give it to someone. And when we gave that painting to this person, we got to hear a wonderful testimony about God's goodness and His faithfulness. His wife told us how the eagle had a lot of symbolic significance to him. As when he was in the hospital some years back and was really worried about his health, God spoke to him through the eagle. He saw this bird and was reminded of Isaiah 40:30 to 31 and really felt like God was confirming that he would not only come out of this situation but his health would be restored. So, that day when I was reminded of all of these things, I couldn't stop thinking about Isaiah chapter 40, verse 30 to 31. And I could see God wants me to paint an eagle and share from these verses. So, come join me at my desk as we dive into Isaiah 40:30 to 31. To begin with, I just want to say that life has a tendency to be messy. There could be deadlines, stress, problems, health issues, disappointments, fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, pain, regret, etc. So many things that keep us chained to the ground, unable to experience the freedom that God has for us. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to truly experience freedom from all of these things? As you look down at the storms of your life, but they have no hold on you. When I think of the eagle soaring, that's all I can imagine. This majestic bird, with its wings spread wide open, soaring high above it all, untouchable and unshakable. Let's now read these verses and see what Isaiah says about it all. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Now, don't we all feel very tired and exhausted sometimes? And it's so easy to give in and give up, right? Or maybe you feel like you had the strength to fight and face these challenges when you were younger, but nowadays it's all just so exhausting. If that's the case, I just want to tell you how beautifully Isaiah has written this verse. He begins by saying that even the youth shall faint and be weary, and that the young men shall utterly fall. He is basically saying that even the strongest among us stumble and fall. Even those who look or act like they have it all figured out have a tendency to experience burnout, exhaustion, doubt, and fear. In fact, if we are really going to be honest with ourselves, no one is immune to these feelings. But the real difference is found in this: where do we place our hope? Isaiah says, those who wait on the Lord. Some translations say it as hope in the Lord and even trust in the Lord. What's interesting is Isaiah is highlighting those who hope in the Lord, not those who hope in people or in their bank accounts or in their ability to please people or in their own strength, but those who hope in the Lord. He says they are the ones who will find the strength to soar. And the word soar in itself has such a beautiful meaning. It means to fly or rise high in the air or maintaining height in the air without the flapping of wings. And with that, I would like Morris to take over from here.
Okay, so isn't the meaning of the word soar so beautiful, right? Now just picture the eagle soaring high above the mountains. It doesn't flap its wings frantically like a pigeon trying to stay in the air. No, the eagle just stretches out its wings and catches the wind current, and it's lifted up effortlessly in a powerful and majestic display of grace. And maybe this is exactly what some of us might be needing right now. Not more frantic effort, not more striving, not more hustle, not more self help hacks or get rich quick schemes, but to just spread our wings in faith and let the Spirit of God lift us. Because when we rely on our own strength, we tend to eventually burn out. But when we rely on God's strength, we soar, just like the eagle. Now let's look at the mountains that Charlotte is painting below the eagle. They are huge and intimidating, unmovable even. But from above, they look small, don't they? Isn't that exactly how it is in life too? When we are in the valley seasons of our life, our problems look like mountains, towering over us, just like Goliath did to the armies of Israel. But when we rise higher and soar and see things from God's perspective, suddenly the things that once overwhelmed us look different. They may not have disappeared, but now they don't look as daunting. They may even seem like they don't control us anymore. So maybe today you feel like you're stuck in the valley, or maybe you're weary from all the running and you just want to slow down, or maybe you're just barely able to keep walking and you want to give up. Regardless of where you might be, the promise in Isaiah 40 still stands strong today, that those who wait and hope on the Lord will renew their strength. You, my friend, are not forgotten. Think about it. How many times have you faced something that felt impossible? Yet somehow, when you look back, you realize that you made it through with ease. That was God carrying you. Many times we don't notice His faithfulness in the moment, but hindsight shows us how faithful He has been. I love how Isaiah doesn't just talk about soaring on wings like an eagle, but he also mentions running without growing weary and walking without going faint. Because life isn't always about mountaintop moments. Some days it's about running faithfully, and other days it's just about putting one foot in front of the other. And God is with you through all of it, the soaring, the running, and the walking. So, as I said before, wherever you are right now, either soaring, running, or just barely walking, the promise of God still stands that if you hope and wait in the Lord, He will renew your strength. He will lift you above the valleys and He will help you to keep walking or even running when you feel like stopping. That's the beauty of our Father. He meets you exactly where you are. As Charlotte finishes this painting, I want you to remember this image whenever life feels overwhelming. You were never meant to live life flapping your wings frantically like a pigeon. In fact, you were meant to soar high above like an eagle. So just lift your head, look up, place your hope in Him, and let God carry you higher than you could have ever imagined.
So, this is what the finished painting looks like. Hope you all enjoyed this video and were blessed by it. Please let us know in the comments.
And if you are new around here, please do subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.